Hello and welcome back to Seek with Carol. This is your host, Carol. Wow, it's been a year since I have posted any pick a card readings. I am posting 31 Days of Tarot support, by the way, daily till December 31st right now as YouTube Shorts. However, this pickup pile reading is coming after a year travel through space and time. And first of all, I was very hi, this is my hands, by the way. First of all, I was very I had a feeling that I should come back and start making YouTube videos as well again. And I posted around after maybe 10 days on my WhatsApp client group that should I post the video. I know I'm a bit late. If I get 10 votes saying yes, then I will. And more than 10 people replied, and you are so kind of you, and I'm sure you are tuned in today and already picked your pile as I posted the pic of this piles before even recording there to pick your, so that you guys can pick your pile. Now I'm very excited to be back. I did took out cards before, as you can see, and I was like, yes, I kind of want to be a little bit prepared. Didn't want it to record my face today, but I will bring my face back in the next video probably. Otherwise, I would have procrastinated this video. So I really wanted to give my all by not holding anything back. So here I am with just my hands in the camera and my decks and my voice, of course. Right, so let's pick a pile. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3. Now let's see quickly the quick glance of pile 1. It's a heart-shaped crystal. Yeah, okay, I didn't think this through, but definitely you can see in the light here, this is how it looks like. Then I have this big crystal here. Alright, and then finally we have this crystal. Cool, perfect. So hopefully by this time you have grounded yourself and chosen a pile. And let's move on to pile number 1. Alright, my lovelies, this is pile 1. Let's see what all cards are coming up for you all. Alright, it's beautiful. In December 2022, hopefully you can hear my voice, I will increase it now. Okay, so in December 2022, I feel like you will have a lot of options, and you might be thinking to maybe take an escape from your normal life, or you want to go travel by traveling, or you want to pursue goals which are not maybe in your country. Maybe you want to move countries, maybe move places, maybe you want to shift to your own house, or maybe choose a nomadic life and not have its stability of, as in not stability, but more like concrete option. Maybe you are explorer, traveler. So there will be a lot of options for sure in December 2022. I also feel like you are the person who are sort of nomad in nature. Like you want more spontaneity, more adventure, more things from life than normal traditional approach. While I'm speaking this, my throat chakra is getting blocked, and I feel like you guys are sort of not being authentic in yourself by not expressing yourself. Maybe that's why my throat chakra is getting blocked right now. If it's true, then maybe comment down in below and say yes to throat chakra. Okay, I feel like you need to open up, you need to expand your horizon. You're not a person who can fit yourself in a box and behave nicely, not nicely, but like behave to the traditional approach. You are more like a rebellious kind. I'm also getting a bit of Aquarius energy here. All right. I also feel like the more authentic you become, the more aligned you will get to your goals, to your soul expansion. Um, and by soul expansion is what I mean is like when your soul decided to come here, it had a purpose. To fulfill that purpose, you need to be more authentic to yourself, to be more naked to yourself, right? And being comfortable in that nakedness. Okay, not thinking anything as taboo, expressing yourself, exploring yourself, helping yourself, learning about yourself. Okay, helping to learn about yourself. So I definitely see you will be able to achieve it in this December. And how you'll be able to achieve this is by connecting with your emotions and balancing it with practical approach in a way. So balancing the emotional side with the material side, head and heart, right? So when you balance these two, you'll be able to connect with your emotions and ultimately connect to your ideal self. With that, I also feel like when you do that, you'll start attracting a lot of opportunities. So you'd be swooned over this December. You'll be even more charming than you are. So it's almost like you're in an ovulation cycle uh, with people who bleed, and when they get ovulation stage, it's biologically a stage where you're very attractive to other sex, in terms of biological approach in a way. Don't mean to offend anyone if I'm wrong in any terms or anything like that. Please comment below and educate me. Alright, so definitely I feel like it will be more charming, attractive, and you'll be able to conquer a lot of things head to head. So definitely use that power. It's a power to be that charming. It's powerful to be that mm, I mean, I feel like you'll be able to manipulate a lot of situations because of the charm. So, like I think in the Spider-Man movie, with great power comes great responsibility, right? So if you're a Marvel fan, it's a Marvel fan, right? A Marvel movie, right? Yeah. If you're a Marvel fan, then that was your sign. So definitely balance it out and be more authentic to yourself. Cool. Let me put the cards here and let's see what animal tarot popped up for you. Okay, jaguar, lynx, and vulture. Let me see what messages are here. Let me have a look closely. All right, cool. So you are going to be fierce. You'd be protecting your loved ones, protecting yourself, um, or you are a person who protects their loved ones like nothing else. Like you can go to the extreme to do anything for the ones you care for. You'll bend rules, you'll move mountains, for the people that you love. Okay, it might be because of how um you value you value friendships, you value relationships, because at some point in your life you might have not had that. You might have not received that reciprocity, or receive that love of a friendship or a relationship. So now you know that it's very important. Or maybe if you had, then you might have had bit distorted ones. So you have always craved for family, community, friendships, relationships, need to be needed, need to be loved. Okay, so I do see that maybe some situation will rise where you'll be very protective, and people would see that You are the person in their life who will do anything for them and who will have their back. Beautiful. 8 9 10. 8 9 10. 8 9 10. It came very like beautifully here. This month I feel like you would focusing almost on your individual self rather than external things, or more like log kya kahenge approach. You will not use that approach. Log kya kahenge for the ones who don't know Hindi. What would people say? You might not be bounded to that anymore. You will break patterns and you'll be like, I'm going to take my time, I'm going to go to solitude, I'm going to understand what exactly I want. Maybe this is also because the new year is starting, so you're thinking let's go back in and think everything through. If we are doing everything that's authentic to ourselves, so about authenticity there'd be a lot of questions in your head, so you'd be wanting that solace, that your own peace of mind to and time to understand what you need to do. Okay, one message for you is you are not the person who should chase rat race. Okay, you don't need to get caught up in the small games that people play politically, and maybe in your workplace or wherever it may be. You don't need to be part of it, and to be honest, it feels like it's not worth your time to even indulge or what's the word, entertain them. So if you see there is a political thing happening around you which is not necessarily good use of time, do not indulge in it. Definitely, even if you feel like you lost that battle, you won the battle of life. If if you think that life is that extreme, then you did win the battle of life rather than winning that small success in that day, or what you thought it's important for you. So look at the bigger picture. Try not to, be the vulture, is what I'm getting in terms of and what message I'm getting. I feel like you are almost like ready to prance. So check your anger and hostility. There is anger, hostility, and resentment. These three words are coming together to me right now. There might be some situation or a person that triggers you off. So you're almost like one step, this much. This is a meme, right? This close to losing your ish. So definitely get help with that, whatever it may be, support in that, whatever it may be. You need to address that situation, because I think it has been long time since you have either suffering or tolerating or being, can be a toxic relationship as well, from what I'm feeling right now. Do not get exhausted. Take that solitude time, take that time to have your own breath, indulging in your own breath. So do take that time also. Cool. Let me keep these cards, and I'm going to change my leg position because it's numb now. Alright, let's see. Earth Guardian, Protection Guardian. Okay. Earth Guardian says stay rooted and grounded. Protection Guardian says drop your shields. And the moon card is full moon in Cancer, which says a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel like these three cards were like a particular situation or a person that is important right now. That's why it has been addressed here in the reading. So see however it may be. However, there is this assurance of protection around you. So I think one of the thing is, oh beautiful, this is so blue here, this is green, and here we talked about balancing your heart and head, or emotions, and physical. Emotions is usually blue from what I feel, and material is always green for me. Okay, so it's beautifully that these two cards came, and it's beautifully saying that you need to be grounded to ascend. You need to be connected to earth, connected to material wealth, and accepting that world is material and being materialistic is not bad. Okay, and I think there is some maybe money um, relationship with your money you need to look on, um, and maybe somehow that's why it's you're not fully attracting the money that belongs to you because of that relationship with money. So have a look at that. All right, taking care of your feet to be grounded, definitely taking care of your feet is very important here. Now this card feels like came for this situation, and it says a person's issue reaches solution. So I do feel like Cancer, full moon and Cancer. Full moon and Cancer is like a double trouble in a way. Not in a bad way, but just to be aware about, because full moon already rule Cancer, and Cancer is moon again. So, and full moon in Cancer is literally like full power of Cancer, and Cancer being in the home, very emotional, nurturing, motherly, nourishing. Body parts would be breasts. Okay, so somebody needs to get their breast examination done. This message is coming. So if it resonates with you, definitely check it through. I also feel like it will be emotional somehow, so you do need to balance your emotions, and this situation will come to a resolution. I feel like this card is related to that situation, so that is there. Definitely crab, definitely Cancerian coming. Oh, very nice. So Cancer is also, like I said, very nourishing, very maternal, very protective in nature, and this situation was also about you being protective and not like going to extreme for your loved ones. Okay, one more message is coming. You need to understand why exactly you're doing whatever you're doing. So are you going to extremes for the benefit of your loved ones, or you think that it will benefit your loved ones? So are you doing the right thing, or are you doing a thing just to fulfill a shadow need? Okay, just to be needed. What is it? It's a shadow prompt that you can definitely look through. Cool. Now let's move on to beautiful affirmation and journal prompt. So the affirmation here is love. I'm gonna read it out for you. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have to be closer to the camera. It says, love is a many splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to insert your song? Okay. So here I think it is about throat chakra, it's about expression, it's about, savoring the pleasure, savoring the wins of life. So really, savoring all those beautiful, delicious things in your life, and also expressing that thing as well. So be authentic about it. If you're having the pleasure, be expressive about it. So take however it resonates, and singing can be something that would really help your throat chakra out. So that can be one thing that you do. Now, journal prompt. It says it's time to one into spiritual dive into spirituality. Sorry, it says it's time to dive into spirituality. This is the time you start diving deep into spirituality. It can be a beginning of your spiritual journey, or maybe you need to revisit your deck because you are out of alignment. Dive into any topic, be it palmistry, astrology, tarot, working with goddesses, etc. It will help you to move forward. The journal prompt here says, what am I called to do? This is so beautiful. Because when we were discussing that, what did I say? When your soul came here, it wanted to expand. You need to connect with your authenticity to fulfill your life's purpose. And the journal prompt beautifully says, what am I called to do? So I think it's a very beautiful month to think about a lot of things. Take it slow, don't burn out. That was also one of the prompts that was coming in. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, do like, share, comment, share it with the friends or family who you think would love it, and see if they resonated, and if you resonate, you can have a little discussion about it. You can make a cute little thing of yours. Also, I have a new Instagram page called Mind Body Energy. Go and follow it. You can also follow my Carol Visa Kumar page, of course. In Mind Body and Energy, I have started to put more educational, mindful, spiritual and movement stuff that would help you with your lifestyle, with in terms of bringing peace, movement and expansion in your life. That is my motion, which is my motive, my goal, which is to bring peace, movement and expansion in people's life. So if you resonate with it, definitely go follow it. Also, there's this if you really like this reading and if you want December reading, I'm still open to get December reading. It's for 888. If not December and you feel like it's already done, you can sign up for January and see what will be your first month of 2023 be like. It will be like this long elaborate video, and I'd be doing it personally for you. Same price, 888. I'll be sending you video unlisted on YouTube. Now, if you have reached this far, you are in for a treat because I'm giving you 10% discount on my video call services, video call tarot services for December month. So if you have reached this far and you want to book a reading, you can text me, you can DM me on Instagram saying YouTube 10%, and you can send me which video call reading services you'd like from me. So that's our secret. Okay, and thank you for reaching this far, and I love you so much. I hope it goes amazingly for you this year. Hello and welcome to pile 2 reading for December 2022. Let's see what popped up for you. Start with the normal classic tarot right away deck. All right, beautiful. December would feel slow. It will feel expansive, slow, maybe sometimes even stagnation. However, you're finally realizing what your heart wants, what your heart desires, and not taking life too seriously. you'll start, maybe, I don't know if you have been thinking of starting a course, doing a course, or launching a course, or education, or just learning, maybe researching in occult or whatever it may be, or starting something. This can definitely include something like a lot of creation, a lot of creativity. And wherever there is creativity, there is intuition. Whatever it would be, you'd be very much in love with it. So you'd be doing with your hearts. You'd be doing that with your heart being so fulfilled. It's like, your cup is so filled with love that it's pouring outwards. So everyone around you would be in love with how you are loving your whatever this may be, yourself, your project, your something that you just start up. So because you'd be so in love with it, everyone around you would be in love with it and would want that. It can be, okay, I'm also receiving this message. If you are a target, or maybe it might be a particular service, that people would see how much you are in love with it, and they'd be curious about it and wanting to it, and their intuition will also be like, there's so much expansion about that service that we need to get on, and maybe you will get clients. If that's not the case, whatever field you are in, it would be relevant in that situation as well. The key here is to be in love. Okay, now I do feel like some days would feel striking, or would stand out than others, of course, in December, because in those days you'd have a lot of aha moments, a lot of clarity, a lot of mental clarity, and it's going to be very much like Mercury, like your planet Mercury would be very strong during those days. Maybe, I don't know, we might be going through some transits now. I don't know much about astrology, but you can check with your astrologer. So you would be very intelligent during those days, and when you are that intelligent, you use that power wisely. You would be very communicative, thoughtful, using right words during this December. I do feel like you'll have very clear intentions to what you want and where you are wanting to go. And because of that clarity, you'd be able to guide people along you. So if you're a boss, you'd be a good boss in terms of maneuvering different tasks, and telling people what to do, and still being empathizing, still having empathy. Okay, if there have been things that have been stuck from past, it can be a project, can be a situation, will move along. I wouldn't say it's going to be good or bad, but I would say that you'll have definite clarity from it. But there's definitely things that are ending, that I'm seeing from the death card as well. It's something inevitable, that also you already knew somewhere, either consciously or subconsciously. You knew that, okay, this is not good for me, and it will end, or whatever it would be, it will end. But it's inevitable. You can't do anything about it, in a way, is what I'm seeing. So you don't have to question it later, that I could have done so. But here from the cards, I'm seeing that it was inevitable. You couldn't have done much. Okay, death comes to everyone. It doesn't spare anyone. It's like, it doesn't care if it's a child, if it's an old man, it's a middle-aged person, whoever it may be, female, male, they, them, whoever it may be. It doesn't choose their favorite. It just is, right? So it's like that inevitable situation that has to dissipate in order for you to move forward and learn the things that you need to learn the things that your soul needed to learn in order to expand. Now I'm going to keep these cards here, and let's move on to Next section of cards. So the first card is Toad, second card is Crab Beetle, and the third card is Blue Jay. Alright. Okay, so from the cards I see, I feel like you might involve a lot of people in your own thing. The word that came was drama. Try to stay away from drama. Try to not include a lot of people in your situation. Otherwise, it will become a drama. I think this is a message specifically for someone. If you're in a relationship, right, you don't have to go talk to third person unless and until, of course, it's toxic or it's still respectful to other person that you're in a relationship with. If it can be dealt with communication, you don't need to go out and talk too much about it to other people. If it's agreed that this is how your relationship works and you want to take a third person perspective, then sure, of course, make sure it's healthy is what the message is. Cool. No need to involve other people in your drama. I don't know why this is coming very like strictly to someone here. So don't do that, okay? It will bring more harm than good. It will just make khichdi out of the situation instead of biryani. Clearly I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. I don't know why I'm getting biryani reference. But don't make the situation overcomplicated. For sure. Okay. I do feel like there is a lot of social events that you'd be hanging out with friends, family, events after events. I know it's wedding season, it's festive season, so yeah, that can be one of it as well. Okay, there's something turning here, some sort of luck turning in your favor as well, is what I'm feeling. So if there has been this thinking in your head that December would be bad or I have to do so much in December, something like that, what is it called? False alarm. So that sort of false alarm. Sometimes you forget to do homework. I don't know whoever are you and how old are you, but if you were in school ever, or if you are in school, you might have days when you have done the homework but you forget the homework and at your home, and every till that period, imagine that period is like fifth period after recess, the whole day you are like, oh no, what will I do, and you are panicking and cribbing and cursing yourself and being all anxious and everything. But when the fifth period comes, the teacher is absent. And you rejoice. So it's very much like false alarm. So you have been stressing about something that would just pass through, is what card's saying to me. Now, don't ruffle feathers. Okay, that's the message coming as well. Don't ruffle feathers. That means just don't make a minimalistic, simple situation into something chaotic. So take breath before every action. Take a moment before every action. Don't go and react in a way. Take a pause. Take a moment to absorb and plan your next move before doing it. Think about it, basically, is what the cards are showing me. Again, don't take everyone's don't get exhausted from small petty things. Okay, that's not worth your time, so stay away from it, is what I'm saying. Let's see what else is there. Lady, Father Sky. Lady says enjoy growth and reap reward, and Father Sky says trust in the unknown. With that, we got A new start is coming. How beautiful, new moon. Okay. Beautiful. It is the last month of the year. From the lady card, it's very apparent, it's very direct that enjoy. Take a breath and enjoy. Congratulate yourself, pat your back, you've made through another year. However, it was, I'm sure you might have light and a dark moment as well. Learn from the dark, go towards the light. Okay? From the farther sky, it's like trust in the unknown. You never know what's there for you. That's the beauty about life. You are curious, that's why you are here in the tarot pick a pile reading. You want to know, but sometimes some surprise is beautiful as well. If you'll know everything, then what's the point of living, right? Then it's like following a blueprint and getting done with your life. What's the point of free choice? That's a deliciousness in itself. You need to rejoice, you need to let go, you need to put your feet down and have a sip of coffee, wine, whatever it be, and really enjoy that sip. Congratulations, you have made through. A new start is coming. Yes, of course. New start is coming, especially when something is ending, right? The death card. Death is coming, death is ending. Oh, something is ending, and hence new thing is coming for sure. That's how all the life works. And let it be a surprise. Let it be a surprise. Take a breath, let it be a surprise. You don't need to know everything. Some surprise is good surprise. Alright, let's see last two messages. So affirmation card. This is called patience, and it's beautiful. It says, congratulations, you have been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. Very cute card. So yeah, like I was saying, some spontaneity, some surprise is beautiful and it's worth waiting for. The patience thing was already coming, even though I didn't say patience, but it came. Last thing is the journal prompt, and it says it's time to use your intuition. Remember this. Remember Page of Cups when I was saying creativity. Wherever there is creativity, there is intuition. And this card popped up. It's time to use intuition. The moon represents your inner feelings and intuition, your heart's inner desire. If this card popped up for you, it means that you have been ignoring your heart's desire for so long that now you really need to pay attention to it. So the journal prompt is, what do I really want to do? What do you really want to do? Okay, connecting with new moon. New moon is also about curiosity, intuition, new beginnings. And Page of Cups was all about creativity and creation. It's almost like the maternal energy that's coming from moon, and maternal energy is what that creates life or births to life. So you have that license to be creative and birth life into the projects that you love. So don't hold yourself back. Love it and live it. Alright, so that was your reading. Hope it made sense. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe, and comment and share this with people who you really love, so that you can have your cute little moment of discussing. If it resonated with you, if it not, you can have this as your own thing. I'm still taking December readings, which is for 888 rupees, and if you feel like that December is almost done now, then you can book January reading with me, and it's same price, 888. You'll receive the video like this, which is just for you personally. And if you have reached this far, this is our secret. I'm giving you 10% discount on my video call reading on this December. Okay, so if you want to book video call readings with me this December, message me 10% discount or 10% YouTube, and send me what session would you like to book, what video call session would you like to book. All right, sending you so much love and hugs and warmth, and hope you have an amazing December. Welcome, Pile 3. This is your December 2022 reading. Let's just get into it. So before this, I was reading about this card on Instagram. I took a break from Pile 2, and I was like, it'll be funny if this card pops up, and voila! This card did, and this is so beautiful already. Okay. This year somewhat have been hard, and maybe people have done wrong to you. You have been wronged, or you might have wronged someone, and the guilt is there. Okay, my love, breathe. It's okay. It's been hard. Let it out. You need to cry out. If you need to cry out, then cry out. My support is with you. I feel like you have been through a lot, and it has burdened you, and it's almost like dark clouds which needs to be released. Rain needs to come, right? So for that, do whatever feels is good for you, whether going to a therapist, whether talking to a friend, whether grieving in your own way, but feeling all the feels. Don't stop. Feel everything. It will sound maybe bad to when I say it's human to feel all the emotions. That's how you understand that you are a human, and it's important to feel. You're an emotional being, you're a social being. Okay. If this is not about a person, this can be you self-sabotaging yourself. You might have self-sabotaged a lot this year. So December is about being aware of that fact that, this is what happened, or this is what's happening, and how can we healthily put an end to it. If not an end, having solution oriented approach to it. What can we do to make it better? Okay, my loves. Now, I also feel like this December you're going to start it's a new beginning. It's a new journey that you might be starting, or you might be thinking to do something. You might be joining something, whether in your work, whether a profession, profession is work, whether a hobby, whether a course, something that you're passionate about, you're going to start. Or if you're not starting, then it's a reminder that it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. You don't know where you're, like, it's a long journey. It's just the beginning. So it's a warning or sign, however you want to take it, but it's a message. That's just the beginning, so that you can make the right decisions. If you're enjoying the beginning, then that's beautiful, but if you're not enjoying the beginning, then this is something you need to think about. Okay, you're very optimistic, very you have this childlike quality about this beginning or this thing, and you can go far if you maintain this motivation, because you are committed. You need to maintain this motivation to achieve this commitment. With that, I also feel like either you have either the heartbreaks or emotional roller coaster or self-sabotaging pattern would have ultimately lead you to self-exploration. What's the word? Reflection, working on your shadow self, interested in occult, interested in spirituality, interested in mythology, and interested in painting, interested in drawing, doodling. You might have started doodling recently, so it feels like something has shifted this year, and especially in December, you'd start joining the symbols. It's like almost like beginning of your spiritual journey as well. So if you're new here, new in the spiritual journey, I welcome you with my heart and mind open. And it's going to be a beautiful journey. Just remember that whatever you think it is, it might not be. Okay? Keep your mind and heart open equally for this journey. But nonetheless, it's going to be beautiful. Something fell. Nonetheless, it will be beautiful. You need to balance your heart and head for sure. Okay? In order to ascend, you need to ground. In order to balance yourself, you need to balance yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Inner child healing is something that you guys should go for. Find services, find people, find special practitioners who do that. I think that would really, really help with your heart, help with your mind to make decisions accordingly, in order for your soul to expand, in order for you to fulfill your soul's purpose. Okay, so something has happened in childhood that has still been bothering you or still been a baggage in a way. So you need to work on that. But nonetheless, December is going to be very mystical, magical, beautiful, warm, glorious. You'd start noticing patterns and it will make you feel powerful. You'd feel power, you'd feel wow, there's this side of the world that my eyes have been shut to. So it's like you're opening your eyes for the first time. So it's very like Hogwarts, It's almost like you just got an admission to Hogwarts and you're walking through the corridor and you're soaking everything in, soaking all the magic in. So it's a beautiful start of a spiritual journey as well for some of you. So connecting with your emotions is definitely very, 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 very important. And now that I'm speaking, my throat chakra is getting blocked. This was similar with pile 1. Okay, so self-expression is equally important for you, okay? Because my throat was just closing on to itself. So it can also be just that some of you might have sore throat, taking care of throat. And can be further, it's literally about throat chakra, which is expressing yourself. Now let's see the next cards. Rat, horse, and monkey. I'm getting Aquarius energy as well, very similar to pile 1 here. So beautiful. With you all, I kind of want to arrange the cards like this. In pile 1 and pile 2, I arrange the cards in a different way. But it makes sense here why I'm doing like this. Right. So definitely it's something beginning, like it's just the beginning of something. It's like you're preparing. It's I think squirrels too, or I don't know who does. They prepare for their winters. They collect all the source materials and all, and they store it. But in winter they chill. So it's almost like you're gathering a lot of stuff. You're You might be a hoarder, or might be a collector, but excuse me, sorry, I'm burping. But I feel like you're gathering a lot of stuff. Or you can be a person who strategizes and organizes and thinks a lot about the future and plans everything. Like you might be a person who have like different stickers and everything, or a planner, or maybe Excel person who just like to strategize and organize everything so that it's there in the hindsight. Hindsight or plain sight, I don't know. But basically in front of you. So with the heart thing, you're definitely moving on. Your heart is opening from it. So you're definitely healing in December. I feel like in December you'll finally reach that conclusion where you're like, okay, now I'm free of this burden. So whatever happened, in terms of even if it was self-sabotage, you'd be like, enough is enough, let's move on. We can't be stuck here forever. Or if it was people and all, then you'd be like, let's let them go, it's fine. So you'll come to this conclusion yourself, is what I feel like. Again, balancing thing is coming. See, monkey and high priestess together. That's why I kept the card like, because it was so similar to the formation of the tarot, normal classic tarot deck. So I was like, I need to put this like that. So definitely, like, here balance thing is coming again. So it's very, very important for you to balance your head and heart. Okay, so this you can do by journaling, so that your emotions are balanced. Another thing is to making to-do lists and like Excel sheet and organize like you do. So these two things you need to have simultaneously, what you're feeling and what you need to do. Two things. Okay, will help you out. Now, shaman, sun. Okay, oh, beautiful. So shaman says trust in higher forces. Beautiful. I keep it here actually. And sun says enjoy success and happiness. Beautiful. And full moon in Aries says a fiery climax approaches. Keep it here. So with shaman, I definitely see, like I said, the new magic. The eye is opening now, so trust it. Don't question your intuition, especially in December. You'd be heightened. Your intuition would be very, very, very strong. So trust it. All right. And you need to start enjoying life again like you used to. Separating that aspect aside, but still enjoying whatever you have, being grateful, making grateful, journaling about being grateful is very important as well for you. So every day you write something that you're grateful for. Then yes, of course, there's this climax of thing that is approaching where you are getting this aha moment that, okay, this is not serving me, we need to move on from this. So that flooding is happening. So for your affirmation cards, you have been granted manifestation, and it says if you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting, and start manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to. Okay, so you don't need to use the manifestation word, but it's just aligning the action with your emotions. So that's why emotions and practicality needs to be balanced, so that if emotion is in check, you're not doing anything reckless. Okay, the last thing is the journal prompt. It says it's time to get back into alignment. What a beautiful card that popped up with the theme here. It says your energy is like a puzzle set. Every argument, every action takes a piece of your energy. It's time to collect those puzzle pieces back. You're always in alignment. If you feel out of place, it is because you are resisting that alignment. You need to connect to your core, to journal, meditate, do whatever makes you feel grounded and the most powerful within this body. So the journal prompt is, how can I connect to my inner self? Which is so beautiful. So this was your reading. If you have reached here, please like, share, comment if you like the video, if you like the reading. Share it with someone who you love, and you can have this little thing of discussing about if it resonated or not. If you want this December reading, you can definitely get it from me. It's still available for 888. If not, you can definitely get a January reading for 888 as well. You'll get your own personal reading like this. And if you're still connected, this is a secret between you and I'm giving you 10% discount on my video call reading in December. So whatever video call session time you want, you can get 10%. Just message me or DM me saying 10% YouTube and send me the video call session that you'd like, and we can get you in. Alright, I hope you have an amazing December. I'm sending you love, kisses, hugs, and warmth, and happy December.